Welcome back to the channel, guys. Obviously, you saw my video earlier. Black Friday has definitely been off to an interesting start. I'm actually not even going to be doing content tomorrow because it is Thanksgiving. But, man, a Wednesday, and, instead of everybody getting excited about Best of Team of the Week, it's all about the video that we posted earlier. It was kind of crazy. I personally think it was intentional. I think sales are down. I think EA was trying to make a lot of money, which they did. It's going to come at the expense of that. I feel like the market, the content is all less special because a lot of people, it's a similar situation to my look at it of Team of the Year last year with the 8220s. A lot of people that ripped those promo packs today are going to be so ahead and find every SBC boring and not worth it and pretty much irrelevant. So I think EA always just find a way to kind of like almost shoot themselves in the foot. They do more harm than good. But I want to go over pretty much everything that we're going to start to be expecting when it comes to Thunderstruck tomorrow, because this promo absolutely looks nuts. And mainly, instead of leaked cards, we're going to just mainly talk about SBCs and objectives to kind of know what to expect. Today, EA dropped a Victor Gyökeres SBC that looks absolutely phenomenal. I think he looks really good. I don't know how the community is reacting, but his traits, his play styles, and the 5-star weak foot looks so freaking good on that card. I just don't have any fodder yet. And it's going to be one of those weeks, I think, where everyone's going to be grinding out fodder, but at the same time, a lot of people are going to probably wait with their fodder to make a decision. And we also have a crazy icon pack coming out soon as well to SBCs. So I guess let's see. So we have this Gayoto card with Pink Pass. Looks pretty good. This is going to be an SBC or objective card. It doesn't specify. But this could be a really interesting card. I feel like her gold card is really good this year, statistically. But again, it depends on playstyles, because sometimes you use a card with like 90 pace and their playstyle isn't that good and they don't feel that fast. So we just got to see how that looks. Now we got Ronald Koeman. This says as well SBC or objective, which makes things interesting. And we have actually a season pass icon that's going to be coming out, which looks really good. So, for me, obviously 78 pace, still a bit slow, but intercept plus, maybe some other play styles, maybe a little rapid on there, if that's even possible, would make him feel a bit better. But obviously, if it's an SBC, this one better be cheap. I know he can play CDM, but still, it's definitely not a crazy card value-wise. So if it's an objective, hopefully it's easy to get. Fernando Torres is coming as an SBC. This is the one to watch out for. Now, going back to last year, Thunderstruck, in the last few years, the SBCs that come out are very expensive. I remember a Kenny Dalglish that was very expensive. I remember a Raul that was very expensive. And I believe this year with Thunderstruck, I'm not sure. We're going to look through the Evo path or the upgrade path. I'm not sure if they actually get plus overall upgrades. I think they get playstyles, which EA is literally showing you. That's all that matters on this game, right? Instead of giving you stat upgrades or overall upgrades, EA is like, yeah, we know playstyles are the only thing that matters. So here's a base playstyle for this amount of wins in real life. So, you got Torres here. I think he's going to be a good SBC. It's just the price, right? Because his base card is not cheap, but low-driven, looking really nice, and we'll see if he gets any other upgrades with anything else on the card. This, to me, is probably going to be the SBC that I'm going to recommend the most. We have to see the price, but I will tell you this. Kounde is absolutely phenomenal in this game. I love his gold card. So this could be a card for me that probably completing and using for a lot of the year, especially if his rating is 88. You may be able to continue to use him throughout the year with Evos. I think he's going to be a really, really, really good card. I mean, his manual jockey, his manual interceptions are very good. I feel like now this game has turned into bounce back simulator again. So cards like Kounde and Marquinhos for me were the most important early on because they were like just the best at winning the ball. Now I feel like it doesn't matter who you have. You may even have that lone Maldini with 96 defending and all those base play styles, and you may still not get the ball. But we will see. I think this Kounde, though, is going to be phenomenal. I think this promo is going to completely crash the market. If EA is releasing the promo packs the way they did today, and you're looking at the types of cards that we're going to be getting, I mean, I see this promo as probably killing the market because a lot of people are going to lose buying power as is by spending money in the store and coins. And the volume of SBCs that is coming out of good players, it's just people already play this game untradeable for the most part. So now everybody's going to be just continuing to even move in that momentum of that way. This card as well, this is the second SBC I wanted to point out. Oh my God, Ryton is one of those ones where, she is just amazing in FIFA. Last year, so good. People used her gold in the beginning, but I tell you, I think this card is going to be super, super special. She's got some of the best left stick dribbling in this game, and we see cards like Pina. We know how overpowered some of these females can be in this game. I just tried out Marta today, and she was, oh my God, she was crazy. So Ryton looking really good as well. I think right now in terms of the SBC leaks, that's why I'm holding out on Gyökeres today, because I know that I'm going to want to complete Raiten and Kounde on my PC RTG. Now, this is massive news, okay? The Max 91 Icon SBC is coming out. Now, looking at the store packs today, I wish EA released this SBC with general pack odds, but unfortunately they don't. Man, how nice would it be if you just open up an Icon SBC and you actually had a decent chance of getting everybody? Now they just water it down. You know, you got like a 1% chance of this top 6. For example, in the Max 89 overall, dude, we didn't even get those top 5 cards, top 10. I don't even think we got one out of doing like 50 or 100. So, look, the Max 91 Icon, we have to see the price. EA is now going to be able to leverage the price of this way higher and demand more fodder, because you have cards like Ibra, like Hullet, like Henry, and Morgan that are just ridiculous prices on the market, right? These cards, especially Eusebio 2 with the Rapid, I mean, these cards are ridiculous in terms of price on the market. And, you know, now with the Max 91, you're going to get a lot more of these just absolutely insane players. So I would expect this either probably Friday or Saturday to release. I mean, I hope it's out on Friday because I would love to cover it. Because over the weekend, I'm not, you know, it's a holiday. So I'm just working Friday this week, guys. But we will see. And obviously this is going to, you know, this is going to be a trap, because you're going to probably have a situation where you can complete Kounde, you can complete Raiten, but then you also can complete one of these packs and maybe get lucky, right? So you want to make sure, you know, I know it's boring to be boring, but you also do want to make sure you're making the right decision. That's very important. And then this is what I wanted to talk about. So these are the cards that are available in the free season pass next season. It's nothing too crazy outside of the fact that, yeah, for playing the game for free, you can get Gavi and Barella. Now, expect Barella to be a level 40 reward or a level 30, but that's a nice looking card. Of course, EA, to annoy us all, instead of putting 80 physical, they give him 79 physical, but Ping Pass is nice. And then Gavi with the playstyle plus of Press Proven, which is going to be really nice. Gavi, not a guy that's getting special card this year, so that's a nice selection, I feel like, to go with. And then this is where it gets a little crazier. So the premium season pass next season, guys, which will be live tomorrow, you've got an 86 Udogi, who, let me tell you this, he will be phenomenal. Is it a bit of a waste to put Whipped Pass Plus? Yes, he will be phenomenal. Now, 3 other cards on this that we want to talk about right now, okay? I'm sure this CDM Richie with the intercept is going to be good. Ayosi Perez, okay? Did you forget about this man, Ayosi Perez? In the first week of FIFA, what I was doing with this 83 rated, okay? Well, now EA is giving him 5 pace. They're giving him low driven plus. I think he'll be really, really good. So let's see what level he's required for. The premium pass, as always, is 1,000 FC points. I still have enough for it from the beginning points, and I think I get another delivery of pre-order points pretty soon. So I think the first few passes we're going to be able to afford. Okay, now people are saying this Amir Sarigi is going to be the next Claudia Pina. Apparently she's got every single meta playstyle. She's got 93 pace with a low driven plus as well. Let's see, but that's what people are saying. She's got 14 pace on Gold Pina, and people are expecting her to be worth it alone in this pass. And then I kind of like this, you know. EA is giving Zola a card where I know he doesn't have passing playstyles, but Tech Plus, I mean, I feel like that's kind of nice. So that's definitely going to be the level 40 reward. And as you can tell by the theme, many people will be unlocking this Zola when they get to the Winter Wildcards promo, which is going to be around Christmas. So I expect this promo to probably end right as Winter Wildcards comes out in about 3 or 4 weeks. And then, boom, you unlock that Zola, and then you get the Winter Wildcards / Team of the Year or whatever season pass. Okay, these are all official SBCs. So there's a couple that we didn't go through, right? 2 of them are up here, right? It's Pacho and it's Nkunku, okay? So Pacho, gold card, in my opinion, it was getting a little hate because people were like, yo, he's not that good. I think that will be a very highly completed and good SBC. People use Nuno Mensch, people use Hakimi, people use Marquinhos, Vitinha. I mean, the amount of, you know, Dembele, like PSG players. And I personally liked him. I used his gold card yesterday in a meta 500k team. I liked him a lot. And Nkunku is always a really good FIFA card. Let's see if they boost his weak foot a bit. But that could be a really nice option as well. And then down here, you know, apparently these 2 I want to talk about. Hazard and Di Natale, but more interestingly, Carlos Alberto and Cafu. Guys, let me tell you this about this man right here, this right back. I packed Cafu the year he came out. He was insane. I had him all year. Absolutely ridiculous card, even this version. So whatever SBC price Cafu gets released at, I will be completing that SBC. Carlos Alberto is great. I agree. He's going to be really good at center back with the Anticipate. Cafu in FIFA is just phenomenal. There's something about his defensive AI. So I'm really excited to see the price of that Cafu. I think that's really interesting to me. So, you know, we take a look at this, and you guys always want my insight on who I'm completing or not. I think from this, I'm looking at Pacho, I'm looking at Wrighton, I'm looking at Kounde, and I'm looking at Cafu. I don't think Wrighton is going to be any type of more than 150K. I don't think Kounde is going to be more than 250K. I don't think Pacho is going to be more than 200K. I think I would be shocked if Cafu is less than like... I actually don't even know his price, so let me go see what his price is. I would be shocked if Cafu is cheap, though. I think Cafu is going to be one of those SBCs that is going to run us our money. I mean, 770K, but obviously he's been leaked, so he's down 150K, and we also have this icon pack. He doesn't really have any defensive play styles, which is interesting, but I'll tell you this, he's just absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you look at Carlos Alberto, you'll probably find yourself seeing way better play styles, right? Let's see. So anticipate, jockey, intercept, right? This is obviously way better, but I'm telling you right now, Cafu is just built different in FIFA. I don't know what is the deal with him because playstyle-wise, he's obviously missing a lot. He's phenomenal. And then this is the Thunderstruck upgrade progress, right? I think icons, it could be different. So if you win or draw 2 games, you get 1 base playstyle, okay? So hopefully EA chooses the good ones for the specific position or the player. If you win or draw 3 games, you get all roles plus, which is kind of nice. I kind of like that. So you win 3 out of, I think this is out of 5 games, the next 5. If the team scores 10 goals in 5, you get 1 playstyle plus or base playstyle. So if they already have a playstyle plus, you're not getting 2. You're going to get another base playstyle. But it could be nice, you know, and this is for me. I was saying in the beginning of the video, this is EA literally telling us, literally, guys, they're telling us that that stats don't mean anything, right? That's kind of funny to see. And then the last thing I want to point out is that we are going to get the 8210, guys. 8210. So last year we had the 8214. Today it's the 8210. Or I guess tomorrow. And it will need a team of the week. It's interesting that it has a little less players. I felt like this was a lot better with more players, with 4 extra players. I don't know. 8210s are probably not going to be as good. So I wonder EA's logic with that. And the last thing I hope EA brings out, you know, some sort of, we have a really good SBC right now with a 3 of 10, 80 plus, but, you know, hopefully EA can bring out, you know, some sort of like repeatable 77 plus player pick. Thunderstruck starts tomorrow/Friday. We'll see what happens, guys. We're just going through the leaks. It does look pretty crazy. So let's see what happens.